Hey everyone, garrisons are really easy money, but the tedium just sucks. So by the end of this video, you'll be able to send your followers, all of them, off in under 10 seconds by simply spamming a keybind. It really is going to be that easy. Before we hop in, you're first going to need to go to curse.com and download Master Plan. These macros that I'm going to show you work by interacting with buttons which are a part of this add-on, so it is required. Once you have downloaded and installed that add-on, you then want to go and launch World of Warcraft. Once you're logged in, type in /macro and that will bring up the macro panel. Click on new and then give it a name, probably something descriptive is best, like say Garrison macro, and then of course give it a icon so it's easy to tell apart. Then you want to go to the video description and copy in the Garrison table macro. Paste that into the macro command box on the macro pane thingy on your UI, and once that is done, drag that onto a hotkey of your choice. Then all you need to do is repeat all of those steps for the SHIPYARD macro, and that's pretty much going to be you set up. When it comes to hotkeying things, I like to have a hidden action bar that I can use for miscellaneous things like this. For the sake of demonstrating, I have them bound to 1 and 2 on my main bar, but honestly, I think it's best to pretty much bind them as follows. So 1 key for your garrison table, and then that same key plus a modifier for the SHIPYARD. So with that setup done, let's hop in game and see how this actually works. Alright, time for the part of the video where I explain how this is actually used. First of all, massive thanks to Ellipse. The base macro itself was something I was trying to do with auto hotkey, but they came in with a solution that is essentially based off the in-game macro system that I was then able to apply a little bit to the SHIPYARD. So credit for this all the way over there, and I heartily recommend you check out Storyline. It's a fantastic add-on. I've already done a video on it. So how does this work? First of all, let's just look at the macro. /run, GetMouseFocus, click. Basically, this gets the UI element that your mouse is focused on, i.e. what you're hovering over, and then it sends it a click. And then what it does is it looks for the Garrison mission frame, mission tab, mission page, start mission button, and sends it a click event. So if I go over here, basically what we're going to be doing with this macro is we hover our mouse here, and then essentially we hit the macro, and it's just sent the followers on the mission for us, just like that. The way it works is that it will click this, and then it will click this. But you don't really need to know that. Basically, all you need to know is you hover your mouse over something, you hit the button, and it sends your followers off on that mission. Now you might be thinking, right, that's fine, but how is that fast? Well, the way that's fast sort of depends on your usage. Personally, I only care about making gold. So, because we've got Master Plan installed, I go here, I filter by reward type, I put this to 24 hours because I don't like to check this a lot, and what this will do is it will order all of my missions here based on what kind of reward they give, and each reward will be in descending order. It's calculated here, it's going to make 225 gold out of this, then 180 from this, 150 from this, and 75 from this. So what do? I go through all of my characters. As soon as I log in, I find the gold missions, and I hit 1, 1, 1, 1, done. That is all of my garrison missions that I care about done. It took a few seconds. Obviously, if you're in a situation where maybe you wanted to level up loads of followers super quickly, you know, you can just hover over stuff and you can go through missions so damn quick with this that it's really quite brilliant. Let's talk about the SHIPYARD version of this macro. Good, I didn't lose that ship. Not that I particularly care. So first I'll just bring it up. So the SHIPYARD version is very simple. What does it do here? It does /run. It finds what your mouse is over and it sends it a right-click action, and then it just hits the start button like last time. The reason why it sends a right-click action is because of some of the functionality of Master Plan. If I hover over this, you can see there's a little icon there which says suggested group 90% right-click. So if I right-click here, it will automatically populate this thing with the ships, and I'll be ready to start the mission. So in terms of how this macro works, you mouse over the mission you want to do, then you hit the macro, and it sends your ships away. Super quick. Now, this one isn't as useful, and it is quite possible to get your ships all destroyed if you're really silly, but if you just want to do some stuff at a glance, it can save you a good bit of time. Okay, so I'm here on my monk just to show you what this is like. I right click in my command table, I go down to the gold ones, I hover my mouse over this button, I hit 1, I hit 1, I hit 1, 1, 1, and it's finished. Matter of a few seconds, all my gold missions done, and look, here's a few Apexis missions, so I may as well just hit the button on them. Perfect. So damn quick, and I know 2 of those Apexis missions I really shouldn't have done, because my chance of success was actually kind of low, but that was on me. In a similar vein, if I just hop onto my shaman here, I can very quickly see all the gold, hit a few buttons, and we're good. And of course, if you want to survey other things, and maybe if for some reason I wanted oil, I can click on that. Same goes for other stuff. It's a very quick way of interacting with this user interface. Really, it is something that's quite tied to my personal usage. All I really care about is exploiting garrisons for the stupid amount of gold that they give. So this setup is extremely well optimized to make that really, really quick. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Overall, I find this significantly cuts down the time that it takes to deal with garrisons. Yes, it is less accurate and considered than if you were to carefully do it for each character, but frankly, doing 10 garrisons in a row is so dull that I couldn't be bothered with the accuracy. So this is a very fast way to get it done on all of your characters, kind of blitzkrieg it and get some nice money. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you find these macros useful, and I'll see you next time.